Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to give you a tour of my garage gym, what everything cost me, what I think you should get, what upgrades I would pick if I could choose things over again, and what downgrades I would do, spend a little bit less money on if I had to, and where I got my flooring, where I got different equipment at, and kind of my recommendations on what you guys should do with yours. The most important piece of equipment you can get for your gym is your barbell. This is what you're going to use the most, it's what you're going to do all your strength movements on, anything for hypertrophy, your presses, your squats, your bench, your deadlifts, cleans, snatches, everything you have to do has to deal with this barbell. The barbell I got here is the Rogue Echo bar. At the time I got it for $195. I think it's like $205 right now, so it's gone up a little in price. It's a really good barbell. It's their base barbell. It's the cheapest one they make. By Rogue, you get a 1-year warranty on it. I think it's the only product they have that only has a 1-year warranty like this. Well, barbell product. But I've been using it for over a year and a half straight. Done heavy cleans, heavy squats, heavy deadlifts with this thing. It's still straight as an arrow. It's been in my garage. I live in Florida, so it's been staying up to humidity really well. There's no rust anywhere on the bar. So even though it's their lowest end barbell that Rogue makes, it's definitely held up good over time. Now I would, if I can go back in time, spend a little bit more money and get one of Rogue's better barbells that has a little bit better spin on it. This barbell doesn't have a spin like one of their Olympic bars or the Ohio bars or anything like that, and it doesn't have that nice Cerakote finish like some of the newer bars they're making have. Other than that though, definitely spend a good majority of your budget on the barbell because this is what you're going to be using a lot of. The next thing you got to get here is bumper plates to go with your barbell over here. I got the Rogue Echo bumper plates. It's I got them in 2 sets. I got 260-pound sets at 2 different times, just because that's what my budget allowed me to do. They were $257 per set. These bumpers are good. I wouldn't recommend spending a ton on bumpers unless that's something you really wanted to do or had the money for. I'd rather spend more money on the barbell over here. These are the cheapest bumpers they make. They're a good deal. I mostly use it indoors. These 45s and 25s I've had for over a year and a half, and they lasted pretty well. The 10s, as a lot of you know, they can taco and they can fold over. So just be careful with using the 10s unless you get like a high temp or the HG bumper plates that Rogue makes. Those plates, those 10-pound plates will last longer, and they won't bend and fold as easily. So if you want a little bit more longevity with your 10s, those are probably the route to go. They're a little bit more expensive, but it doesn't need to be anything fancy. You're not making any direct contact with the weight like you are with the barbell. It's not really going to make that much of a difference. At the end of the day, it's just weight, so you can save yourself some money there and get these cheaper plates versus getting a more expensive set of plates. Your next most important piece of equipment after your barbell and your weights is your power rack over here, or squat stand, whichever one you prefer to get. This is a Titan X3 squat stand with pull-up bar. We got it for $370 shipped. It's pretty much a knockoff of the Rogue Monster Light series. It's got the 3x3 tubing, it's got the 11 gauge steel. It's a beast of a squat stand, it really is. I mean, over 1,000-pound rating. The J cups have the plastic lining inside so they won't scratch up your barbell. I added the plate holders. These are, I think, some of the cheapest storage options you can possibly get. These plate holders on the side of the rack over here. They were like $30-something for the pair, and holds over 320 pounds of weight, which is really good because when I'm doing pull-ups or muscle-ups on this here over here, I need something to weigh the stand down. So it comes with a pull-up bar. For this kind of deal, $370. I don't think you can get a better rack for this amount of money. Okay, I'll go over these things here briefly. I got a box jump over here. My neighbor's good with tools, so all I got was a 3/4 inch thick piece of plywood, like a good piece of plywood. Put it together for the cost of that. It was like $45 with the screws and everything. So, and I've had it for a year and a half. Then box squats, box jumps. Just did it to the same dimensions as the one you see on the Rogue site, 20 by 24 by 30. So it's if you're handy, you got a neighbor who's handy with tools, definitely you can make your own for way cheaper than for what it retails for. So that's one way you can save money. The Titan Fitness pads, I've already done a full review on these. You're going for $150 right now, and they work good. So you can check my YouTube video. I'll put it in the description. It'll have a full review on these pads. These ab mats over here, got for X training. I think they were $10 at the time, so 10 or 15. Really good deal on these. They're not quite as good as the ones, other ones I've used, like the Rogue ones, obviously. They don't have as good padding inside. It doesn't have like a memory foam. It's some sort of cheaper material they use, but for $10, not bad. Titan Fitness medicine ball. It uses a cheaper leather and cheaper outside material, but if you're going to be the only one using it and it's not in a commercial setting, for 36, 37 bucks, that's the medicine ball to get. That's 20 pounds. Unless you're going to be using a lot more often or have multiple people use it, I don't think the wear and tear on this outer leather case will, it'll be enough to tear it or wreck it while you have it. I got this medicine ball. It's Body Sport. Never heard of the brand, but I got it to play against sports. It was used. It was like 15 bucks. It's a 14-pound medicine ball for the wife. So at that price, you can't say no. Foam roller. This is probably the best foam roller I've ever used. I've used a ton of different brands. I've used a straight PVC pipe. The little ridges in this really just help stretch out my back. So probably the best foam roller you can get. I think this is 40 bucks right here, worth every penny. Better than all the other fancy ones I've used, and I've used ones that are 60, 80 bucks. So, all right, guys. The next piece I'm going to talk about here is gym flooring. I got these horse stall mats. I got them from the Tractor Supply. They're about $44 a piece. I have 4 of them. So, after taxes, it's about 200 bucks for these. They're 3/4 inch thick mats. I mean, they can hold horses. They can hold whatever weight you're lifting. So this is what you want to get for protecting the foundation of your garage and all that. Up here, I have all my wall accessory stuff. Belts, bands, wrist wraps, gymnastics grips, all that kind of stuff. I can get into all that later. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but all it is, put a little 2x4, 1x3 up here, and some hooks from Home Depot. It's a lot cheaper than any other option to go to the store and all that. Over here, I get these TRX straps. These were actually gifted to me. I think they're like $125. I have my set of dumbbells here. I'm building them up right now. Got a pair of 35s, 40, and a 45. For dumbbell snatches and presses and cleans and stuff. Change plates, got 5 pounds, 2 sets of 5s, 2 sets of 2.5s. Dumbbell handles, don't buy those. I got them at like Academy or Dick's. Total waste of money. No, not worth it. You want to go and spend your money on these hex dumbbells. I have a whiteboard over here. Got it at Target. It was like 20 bucks. It's a really good size, and especially for 20 bucks, you can write down all your wads and metcons. So this is an area I'm kind of building up right now. And with garage gyms, the whole thing's a process. You're never really finished. I got a lot more equipment to add to this place. So, okay, right now we'll go over the major costs first. Barbell, $200. Weights, it's $257 times 2, so $514 for the weights, $370 for the rack. Get another $200 in floor mats. Got $36 for the medicine ball, another $15 for the medicine ball, $115 for the pound pads, $10 for the ab mats each, so $20 for the ab mats, $40 on the foam roller. The accessory wall, I'm not including in this video just because you might be part of a box and buy that stuff separate if you're not interested in making a home gym. The box jump I'm sitting on, speaking of boxes, this was 45 bucks to make. The dumbbells paid 30 each for the 35s, 35 for the 40, and I think it was like 44 for the 45. So their pricing is a little weird, but that's how it worked out. 20 bucks for the 20 bucks for the whiteboard, and I didn't go over it in the video, but my wife's bar over here is an X training bar. It's 150 bucks. So I don't know the grand total. I'm gonna put it up in one of these corners over here, or down below me, or somewhere. But it's gonna be the grand total for this thing. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and it gives you a good idea of what you want to do with your own garage gym or any equipment that you're interested in buying for yourself.